So recently, Roblox has had a huge problem with their platform. Now, what is this problem, you may ask? Well, it's Brainrot. Let me explain. Over the past couple of months, the platform has been flooded with cash-grabby Brainrot games, and people think this is killing creativity on Roblox. But before we get into today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe, since my goal before the end of the year is 10,000 subscribers, and without further ado, let's get into it. So if you've been on Roblox recently, you've probably seen games like Steal A Brainrot, Plants vs Brainrots, Don't Wake The Brainrots, and dozens more. And these games do more harm than good. But where did these games come from anyway? Well, it all started on February 28th, when Noxa created the first Brainrot on TikTok, and that Brainrot was Tung 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 Sahar. Now, this new term exploded in popularity, being associated with the Brainrot characters such as Tung 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 Sahar, Ballerina Cappuccina, Tralala Tralala, and more. Now, on May 15th, 2025, Sammy made the first ever Brainrot game, and that game was Steal A Brainrot. Now, Steal A Brainrot was an instant success, amassing over 26 billion visits and averaging over 1 million concurrent players every day. Now, what made this game so popular? Well, first of all, the game is extremely simple. A literal 5-year-old could play it. All you do is buy Brainrots, get money from the Brainrots, get better Brainrots with the more money you have, steal Brainrots from other people, and buy gear to make it easier to steal Brainrots. That is literally the entire game. But because of how simple it is, the more addicting it is. Now, you may think that this game is amassing millions of dollars for Roblox, and it is the most popular game in the world, so how could it be bad? Well, here's the downside. When the front page is stacked with Brainrot clones, creative games get buried. Imagine being a small developer who spent months building something unique, only to get pushed aside because a game like Steal A Brainrot is pulling in millions of visits with minimal effort. Why risk creativity when you can just follow the trend? This is the exact type of cycle that kills innovation, because originality can't compete with easy trend chasing. In my opinion, this is one of the main reasons why Brainrot games are killing innovation on Roblox. Why make an actual good game that takes months to develop when you can just make a cash-grabby Brainrot game that has a very high chance of going viral, but the gameplay in the game is horrible and only appealing to little kids? And it's not just developers who suffer. Players, especially kids, start thinking that this is what Roblox is. They expect shallow, repetitive gimmicks instead of deeper, more imaginative experiences. Brainrot games lower the standard of what Roblox players consider fun. And when that becomes the norm, it's harder for truly creative games to break through because people aren't even looking for them anymore. Over time, this creates a cycle. The more players flock to Brainrot games, the more developers feel pressure to copy those formulas instead of taking risk on something original. Roblox's front page, which used to thrive on creativity, slowly turns into a flood of near identical experiences fighting for attention. The problem isn't just that these games exist, it's that they dominate the platform. Algorithms push them to the front page, influencers promote them for quick content, and younger players keep feeding into them because they're designed to be addictive, not meaningful. Now, some people may say, well, why does it even matter? Well, it does matter a lot. Roblox has always branded itself as a creative platform, a place where anyone can make literally anything. That's what made it stand out from other gaming spaces. If the entire front page becomes flooded with trend-chasing Brainrot clones, Roblox risks losing its identity as a creative playground and becomes just another algorithm-driven content machine. When that happens, Roblox stops becoming special. Instead of being a place where kids learn game design, scripting, and storytelling, it just becomes another app filled with quick dopamine hits. That not only worsens the experience for players, but also discourages the next generation of developers. Why spend weeks building a thoughtful, innovative project when you could throw together a lazy Brainrot copy and get 10 times the traffic? The purpose of being creative disappears. And that's dangerous for Roblox in the long run. Its biggest strength has always been the community, and then the community growing into developers pushing boundaries, and new genres being born right on the platform. If Brainrot games replace that cycle with shallow, disposable content, Roblox risks losing their identity. Players will get bored, developers will burn out, and the platform will lose the very thing that made it thrive in the first place. Brainrot Games might look good on the surface, but their takeover shows the problem these games have on the platform. The more we play and boost these games, the more the algorithm rewards them, and the harder it becomes for creative developers to shine. Brainrot Games are a problem, and they've become a symbol of how creativity is getting buried under trends. If we want Roblox to stay creative, we need to start supporting original projects, not just the latest Brainrot cash grab. Because if we don't, the front page is only going to keep getting worse, and the creativity that made Roblox special could be gone for good. That's why Brainrot Games aren't just a small problem. They've become a symbol of how creativity is slowly fading off the platform. They represent a shift in what players expect, what developers are pressured to make, and what the platform itself decides to promote. And if this cycle continues, it could rewrite the history of Roblox entirely. That means we need to start seeking out games that try new mechanics, tell stories, or build unique communities, even if they don't have the best thumbnails or viral TikToks behind them. Because if we don't, the front page is only going to keep getting worse, and the creativity that made Roblox special could be gone for good. And once that creativity is gone, it's not going to be easy to bring back. The platform could slowly lose the very thing that made millions of players fall in love with it in the first place. Well, that's all for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, since my goal for the end of the year is 10,000 subscribers. And yeah, see ya.